Have you ever wondered how the future of gaming might look? Have you considered the role of blockchain technology in shaping this future? We are at an exciting crossroads where the gaming industry, a realm of endless imagination and innovation, intersects with blockchain technology, a revolutionary framework that's changing how we think about digital ownership and value. This convergence is giving rise to a new era in gaming, often referred to as blockchain gaming or GameFi, a portmanteau of game and finance. GameFi represents a significant shift from traditional gaming models. Instead of centralized, developer-controlled games, we're moving towards a more decentralized, transparent, and user-centric gaming experience. This is not just about changing how games are developed or played, but also about revolutionizing how they are monetized. In the course of this video, we'll delve into how blockchain is transforming gaming. We'll talk about the true ownership of in-game assets through non-fungible tokens, NFTs, which allow players to own, buy, sell, and trade their virtual possessions on various platforms, thus bringing real-world value to their gaming achievements. We'll explore the rise of the play-to-earn model, which is revolutionizing player engagement by offering financial incentives in the form of cryptocurrency rewards or valuable NFTs. This model opens up new revenue streams for both developers and players, moving beyond traditional pay-to-play or free-to-play models. We'll look into the decentralization and governance of games, where decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, allow community members to have a say in the direction and development of the game, leading to more player-centric experiences. We'll discuss how blockchain's inherent transparency ensures fairness in game mechanics and builds trust among players and developers. We'll also touch on the interoperability between different games and platforms, and discuss the challenges and considerations that come with integrating blockchain into gaming. Despite being in its relatively early stages, blockchain technology is at the forefront of creating a new era in the gaming industry. It's offering innovative ways to engage, reward, and empower players, and it's poised to redefine the boundaries of digital entertainment. So let's dive into how blockchain is reshaping the gaming landscape. First off, let's talk about ownership and asset control in the gaming world. Now, if you've ever played a traditional video game, you know that the in-game items you collect or earn are essentially controlled by the game developers. These items are confined within the game itself, and you can't really do much with them outside of it. Enter blockchain technology and its game-changing non-fungible tokens, or NFTs as they're more commonly known. NFTs have revolutionized the concept of in-game assets by enabling true ownership for players. This means that the shiny sword you just found in a dungeon or the rare trading card you've been eyeing can now truly be yours. This shift from traditional gaming models is significant. It's like going from renting a house where you have limited control over it to actually owning one. You can now buy, sell, and trade these in-game items on various platforms, just like you would with physical goods in the real world. The implications of this are quite profound. For one, it brings real-world value to your virtual possessions. That rare digital artifact you've been holding onto might just fetch you a pretty penny on the open market. It also stimulates a dynamic economy within and outside the game, where players can become traders, collectors, or even entrepreneurs. But the benefits go beyond mere economics. Ownership of in-game assets can enhance the gaming experience itself. It adds layers of depth and complexity to the game, making it more engaging and immersive. It can also foster a greater sense of attachment and investment in the game, as players now have tangible stakes in it. This shift to NFTs is not without its challenges, of course. Issues of scalability, security, and regulation are just some of the hurdles that need to be overcome. But the potential benefits are too significant to ignore. In conclusion, the shift to NFTs is giving power back to the players, and that's just the start. With true ownership and control of in-game assets, the virtual gaming world becomes a lot more real and a lot more exciting, and we're only just scratching the surface of what's possible. Next up, let's explore the revolutionary play-to-earn models. The play-to-earn, or P2E model, is a game changer, pun intended, in the way players interact with games. Think about your traditional gaming models. You either pay up front for a game, or download it for free, and then maybe shell out some cash for in-game purchases or upgrades. But what if the game actually paid you? That's the concept of play-to-earn. By participating in game activities, players can earn rewards. These aren't just virtual coins or power-ups, but actual cryptocurrency or valuable non-fungible tokens, known as NFTs. This financial incentive not only boosts player engagement, but also opens up a whole new revenue stream for both developers and players. Imagine diving into your favorite fantasy world, slaying dragons or building empires. And at the end of your gaming session, you've not just racked up a high score, but you've also earned some real-world value. That's the power of play to earn. It takes gaming from a cost to an investment of time that can actually pay off. The P2E model is a significant shift from traditional gaming models. It's not just about paying to play or playing for free anymore. Now you can play to earn. This model is the heart of what we call GameFi, a combination of gaming and finance, where your virtual achievements have real-world value. This innovative model is not just transforming the gaming experience for players, it's also revolutionizing the way games are developed and monetized. Developers now have a new way to generate revenue, while also providing more value to their players. It's a win-win situation. But like any revolution, it's not without its challenges. The play-to-earn model is still new, and it's evolving. As it grows, it's crucial to balance the financial incentives with the core gaming experience to keep games fun and engaging. With play-to-earn, gaming becomes more than just a pastime. It can be a rewarding experience in more ways than one. Now let's delve into the world of decentralization and governance in gaming. One of the most transformative elements blockchain brings to the gaming industry is a shift towards decentralization. You see, traditional gaming models are typically centralized, meaning they're controlled by a single entity, the game developer. But with blockchain, we're seeing a more decentralized approach to game development and management. Enter decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. These are essentially organizations governed by smart contracts on a blockchain. But what makes DAOs so special in the world of gaming? Well, they allow community members to have a say in the direction and development of the game. It's a bit like turning players into stakeholders. Through DAOs, gamers have the power to influence game rules, character designs, storyline development, and more. It's a radical shift that leads to more player-centric experiences. Now let's talk about governance tokens. These tokens are a type of cryptocurrency that gives holders the right to vote on decisions within a game's ecosystem. It's like having a direct line to the game developers, except you're not just giving feedback, you're helping make the decisions. Whether it's about releasing new features, adjusting game mechanics, or deciding on community events, governance tokens put the power back in the hands of the players. This move towards decentralization and governance in gaming is not just about giving players more control, it's about fostering a sense of ownership and community. It's about empowering players to shape the games they love and the virtual worlds they inhabit. And it's about making gaming a more democratic space where everyone's voice matters. In a nutshell, decentralization and governance are breaking down the barriers between players and developers. They're transforming passive gamers into active contributors. They're making games more than just a form of entertainment. They're turning them into vibrant, interactive communities. Decentralization and governance bring democracy to the gaming world, empowering players like never before. Let's now discuss transparency and fairness in blockchain gaming. Transparency is one of the cornerstone principles of blockchain technology, and it's making a significant impact on the gaming world. But how exactly does it do that? Well, it's all about the public ledger. Imagine a vast open book where every single transaction and action within a game is recorded. That's what a blockchain is. It's a public ledger that's transparent to everyone involved. This means that every in-game purchase, every item won, even every step taken by a character can be tracked and verified. This level of transparency drastically reduces the chances of fraud and cheating. There's no room for underhanded tactics when everything is laid bare for all to see. Whether it's a rare item drop or a high-stakes trade, every player can rest assured that the process is fair and above board. This isn't just a boon for players. Developers too can benefit from this level of transparency. With all actions recorded, developers can monitor game mechanics and player behavior like never before. They can spot trends, identify potential issues, and make tweaks to improve the gaming experience. This transparency isn't just about ensuring fairness, it's about fostering a sense of trust between players and developers. Trust is crucial in any community, and the gaming world is no exception. When players know that the game they're investing time and resources into is fair, they're more likely to stay engaged. They're more likely to recommend it to friends, to participate in in-game events, and to contribute to the game's overall success. Transparency also ensures fairness in aspects like item rarity, ownership, and transactions. With blockchain, there's no need to take anyone's word for it. Every claim can be verified, every transaction checked. This leads to a more balanced and equitable gaming experience for everyone involved. So in a blockchain-driven gaming world, transparency isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a fundamental part of the gaming experience. It's a tool that ensures fairness, fosters trust, and enhances engagement. In a world where every move is recorded, fairness isn't just hoped for, it's guaranteed. Another exciting aspect of blockchain gaming is interoperability. Imagine this. You're a gamer who spent countless hours amassing a treasure trove of in-game assets. But what if you could take those hard-earned assets and use them in another game? Or better yet, on a completely different platform? Well, with blockchain technology, that's entirely possible. Blockchain brings a new level of interoperability to the gaming industry. It allows for the integration and interaction between different games and platforms. This means that the sword you've won in a fantasy role-playing game could potentially be used in a sci-fi adventure on another platform, or the spaceship you've built in that sci-fi adventure could be showcased in a virtual reality social space. This interoperability enhances the utility and value of in-game assets. How? Well, it essentially extends the life and usability of these items beyond the confines of a single game or platform. Your in-game assets are no longer limited to one virtual world, but can travel with you across multiple gaming ecosystems. This significantly increases their value, as they can serve multiple purposes and be used in various contexts. But the benefits of interoperability don't stop there. It also fosters a more integrated and expansive virtual gaming world. It bridges the gap between different games and platforms, allowing for a seamless transition and interaction between these virtual spaces. This creates a more immersive and interconnected gaming experience where different games and platforms are not isolated entities but part of a larger, integrated virtual universe. With blockchain, we're not just talking about bringing games to the players, we're talking about bringing players and their assets into an expansive, interconnected network of games. It's about creating a unified gaming universe where boundaries are blurred and the gaming experience is not confined to a single game or platform. Interoperability breaks down walls between games, creating a more expansive and integrated virtual world. And that, my friends, is a game changer. Despite these benefits, blockchain gaming isn't without its challenges. As we tap into this new frontier, we must also navigate the obstacles that lie ahead. Firstly, scalability issues pose a significant hurdle. As blockchain games gain popularity, the infrastructure supporting them must also scale to handle the increased load. This isn't a simple task, and it requires advanced technical solutions to ensure that gameplay remains smooth and uninterrupted, even as the number of players grows. Next, we have to wrestle with environmental concerns. Blockchain networks, particularly those that use proof-of-work consensus mechanisms, consume a considerable amount of energy. As awareness of climate change grows, the gaming industry must find ways to leverage blockchain technology without contributing excessively to our global carbon footprint. Then there's the issue of regulatory uncertainty. The laws and regulations surrounding blockchain and cryptocurrency are still evolving and vary widely across different jurisdictions. This fluid legal landscape can make it tricky for game developers to ensure they're compliant, especially when their games are available to players around the globe. Additionally, user education is a crucial consideration. While blockchain technology has been around for over a decade, it's still new to many people. Players need to understand how to secure their digital assets, how transactions work, and how to navigate the often complex world of blockchain. This isn't a small undertaking, and it requires concerted effort from developers and the wider gaming community to ensure that players are well-informed and comfortable. Finally, we must consider the integration of financial elements into gaming. As games become more intertwined with finance, we must ask ourselves how this will impact gaming culture. Will the thrill of playing be overshadowed by speculative behaviors, with players more focused on potential earnings than the game itself? Overcoming these challenges will be crucial to the success and sustainability of blockchain gaming. As we move forward, it's imperative to strike a balance between innovation and these considerations. Only then can we ensure that this new era of gaming is not only exciting and rewarding, but also sustainable and inclusive for all. So what do we make of all this? Well, it's clear that blockchain technology is reshaping the gaming landscape like never before. We've seen how it empowers players with true ownership of in-game assets thanks to non-fungible tokens. It's revolutionizing player engagement with innovative play-to-earn models, opening up exciting new revenue streams for both developers and players. Blockchain's decentralized nature brings governance to the hands of the gaming community, fostering a sense of ownership and camaraderie. It ensures transparency and fairness, building trust among players and developers alike. And let's not forget about the potential for interoperability between games, creating a more integrated and expansive virtual gaming world. However, as with any innovation, there are challenges to overcome. Scalability, environmental impact, regulatory uncertainty, and user education are all hurdles on the path to mainstream adoption, yet the potential is undeniable. As we venture into this new era of gaming, one thing is clear: blockchain is redefining the boundaries of digital entertainment.